The masked man, Mike Conley, surprises everybody, and now the Warriors have a battle. The headband is back, and so is LeBron. The King pours in 33 against the Bulls. And there's CP in the beard. Lob City has a bit of its way, but the Rockets take off. The beard gets revenge. Welcome inside Air Canada Centre. We're outside Real Sports Apparel, and somehow I'm in this chair today. Sometimes you make bets in life, and I made one with Akil, my good friend, and I said in January that Steph Curry was going to be the MVP. Akil disagreed with me, and we made a little wager, and now I'm hosting the show, at least for the first segment. Akil, don't cry too hard. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Enjoy that seat today.
Oh, the horror. Oh, the horror.
The horror for all of us, because we're going to have to hear Akil's opinions on the NBA today instead of him just tossing out the questions. Anyway, let's introduce the rest of the panel. My friend over here, Devo Brown from Kiss 92 FM in Toronto. Great to have you here, buddy.
Part-time samurai.
Samurai soldier, and now a basketball expert.
There we go.
Okay, we also have Ahmad Kawash with us today. Ahmad plays professional basketball in the Chinese Basketball Association, and he also runs Tri-City Top 40 camps based out of Kitchener, Ontario.
Sir.
Great to have you here today.
He's also a part-time John B. impersonator. Just so you guys know.
Okay, so look out for some impersonations today, and hopefully some good basketball chatter. We will start with Game 2 of the Rockets-Clippers series that took place Wednesday night. The Rockets are going to win this game 115-109, and they needed it badly. You don't want to go into L.A. down 2-0.
Well, hey, listen, I'll tell you the first thing here.
Tell me.
Poor Austin Rivers, man. Poor Austin Rivers.
Why? I think Austin Rivers, he's getting a chance to play and show that he can do a little bit, right?
Hey, Dan, just throw out the questions, okay, baby? All right, so here goes. My turn. I'm going to run with this. I'm going to say this. I was surprised that the Rockets even were in this game. The way they shot the ball, pathetically, I don't know what's going on there, but the Clippers have a problem because if they have to force Chris Paul to really put pressure on that leg as well as Blake Griffin is playing, if Chris Paul's got to come back earlier than he wants because they can't put away this team, that's going to hurt their chances of a championship, which is what everyone's thinking about with this Clippers group.
Okay, look, Akil, you raised a lot of good points, and Houston did not play a great game. Devo, have they even played a really good game yet in this series?
No, they haven't played up to their potential. But when you get 64 free throws, you better win the game. You have to win the game. Yeah, exactly. You missed 22 of them, but you better win the game. They have not played their potential. I think they shot like 20% from three or something like that. Yeah. So once that three-point shot starts falling, it's dangerous for the Clippers at that point. Well, Chris Paul needs to come back for that.
We don't know that the three-point shot is going to fall. Is there anything that they need to do to adjust their game heading on the road now?
Man, they just, I think Harden's playing well in this series. The first game he kind of struggled, but this game he came out.
I say play faster.
Yeah, you got
to play faster. James, put the ball in James Harden's hands. Let him push it on the break or shoot the big ball, and let Josh Smith throw some lobs to Dwight Howard. As hard as that is to build into an offense, if they're going to beat the Clippers, they got to convince the Clippers to play up and down with them.
Now, so you think that the alley-oop to Dwight Howard is kind of the tonic for the Rockets in this series? Can Howard get back to the level that we saw him in the year that he ran to the finals with Orlando several years ago?
I'm a Lakers fan, so hopefully not.
Good answer.
That makes at least three of us on that.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, that's three of us.
No.
But then saying that again, he did have 24 and 16 last night, and he is starting to play really well. But
you're gonna get the rebounds.
But that's what Dwight Howard needs to do. Back in the Orlando days, it was surround him with shooters and let him get boards and throw in the trash. And that's really what they need to do with this squad in order to win this series.
The Dwight Howard playing well is contingent on other guys around him playing well. He's not going to step up and put stuff on his shoulder. Josh Smith's got to be firing well from 3 points so guys press up so he can throw those passes.
Exactly.
Other guys have to play well to open things up for Dwight
Akil,
Howard.
I think you're putting a lot on Josh Smith here. I mean, does Howard have enough talent around him, other than Harden, obviously, for them to really compete in this series?
I think he does. I mean, Smith is an awesome tool that they got from Detroit, right? And I think he's going to help a lot. But, I mean, Harden's is heading that ship, you know what I mean? And I think with Harden coming in there and playing really well in the second game, it really propelled them. So
I think they have enough talent. I'll tell you where they have talent. Defensively, you put Trevor Ariza out there,
Corey
Brewer out there. You press up on those shooters. You take those opportunities away, and you hand the ball to James Harden, tell him shoot the ball, and you tell Dwight Howard sit under that rim and get his rebounds.
I don't know if that's a good enough formula to win a series.
I'll say this. I mean, Trevor Ariza played some amazing defense on Blake Griffin. I mean, Blake probably scored 24 points or 26 points in the first half. Second half, he had like 6, 8 points, maybe, and some of them were off free throws.
Yes.
Trevor did an awesome job
Point.
defensively.
We have to talk about the Clippers here because
Why?
we've been talking about Houston, and now
I'm a Lakers fan, so I don't
look, going back to Cali, we're going to talk about the Clippers here. Devo, want to ask you about Blake Griffin. Is he playing the best basketball on the planet right now in terms of all the players in the league in the playoffs?
Yeah, statistically as well, man. Like he's killing it. He's got 3 triple-doubles right now, and he is on fire. The assist total is what gets me, averaging 7.7 assists right now. That is incredible, especially with CP3 out. He's got to do it. He's stepping up. He's playing great. I'm not a massive fan of Blake Griffin. I'm a fan of his game as of late.
You know, I'll say this. Blake Griffin's playing great, but this amazing Blake Griffin, and I'm glad he's doing it. It's about time. It needs to happen. But this Blake Griffin is LeBron James. LeBron James does this consistently all the time. These are the numbers
he's doing it now when he has.
This is his game.
Yeah.
So he could be playing. This is the best we've ever seen Blake Griffin play, so we're going to put the light on him as, yeah, he's the best player in playoffs. But that's what LeBron James does too. And he's been doing it. Whether win, lose, or draw for the Cavs, LeBron's putting up those exact same numbers, maybe bigger.
And 3 triple-doubles. I mean, he's in company with Magic Johnson, Wilt, and just like Devo said, like 7.7 assists. I'm a point guard, and that's pretty impressive for a big guy to do.
What is your assist average? Just curious.
Pardon?
What's your assist average, just out of curiosity?
I was averaging 4.5.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I can't hate on that.
I was right behind Marbury and all those guys.
Oh, Marbury's getting this.
You're gonna get your chance to ask the question. Okay, we're gonna take a commercial break. When we return, Akil's gonna be back in the hot seat.
Woo!
I'm gonna go back there and just give my opinions. When we do return, though, we'll be talking about LeBron. He got the headband back on, and he got the Cavs back in the series.
Hangout.